A Squash and a Squeeze by Julia Donaldson, and is read by Sheffield. A little old lady lived all by herself, with a table and chairs and a jug on the shelf. An wise old man heard a grandpa ask, "There's not enough room in my house." "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squish and a squeeze." "Take in your hand," said the wise old man. "Take in my hand, what a curious plan." Well, I had read an egg on a fireside rug, and flapped around the room, knocking over the junk. The little old lady cried, "What shall I do? It is big for one, and it's tiny for two. My nose is tickle, and there's no one to sneeze. My house is a squish and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squish and a squeeze." "Take in your goat," said the wise old man. "Take in my goat? What a curious plan." Well, the goat took curtains and dropped on the egg, and sat down to the little table leg. The little old lady cried, "Lowly wee, it is tiny for two, and it's chitty for three." Then begs the goat, and the goat got fleas. "My house is a squish and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squish and a squeeze." "Take in your pig," said the wise old man. "Take in my pig, what a curious plan." So she took her pig at her hand, and rode in the larder again and again. The little old lady cried, "Stop, I implore. It was a dish for three, and it's tiny for four. Even the pig and the larder and the grease. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your cow," said the wise old man. "Take in my cow? What a curious plan." Well, the cow took one look and charged straight at the pig, and then jumped on the table and tapped out a chick. The little old lady cried, "Heavens alive! It is tiny for four, and it's big for five. I'm tearing my hair out and down to my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take it all out," said the wise old man. "But there's no big bag. Where I first began." So she opened the window and asked her hen, "That's better. At last I can sleep again." She shut up the goat, and she shut up the pig. "My house is beginning to flow pretty big." She huffed and she puffed, and she pushed up the cow. "Just look at my house. It's enormous now." "I thank you, old man, for the work I've done. It was winning for five, It's gigantic for one. There's no need to grumble, and there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house. And now she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash and it isn't a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash or a squeeze.